what we are going to face now is it's going to be even harder to build brands also here in Spain, because we're going to be so exaggerated with media communication that we really don't have any choice but to think different. And that tells me one thing. What do we do to be different? Well, I think the best way to do that is to tell you a story from 1915. That was actually the year where the Coca-Cola bottle was invented. The original brief for the Coca-Cola bottle was very simple. The briefing was, develop a bottle which is so smart that if I drop the bottle on the floor and it smashes into thousands of pieces of glass, I can still pick up one piece of glass and recognize the brand. Isn't that cute? My question to you is, can I smash your brand? Meaning, is it possible for me to remove the logo from all your communication and just by the feeling of the brand, the smell, the touch, the taste, the colors, is it possible for me to feel what brand you are behind? Or is it so that you all are so dependent on the logo that literally you can't live without it? Do you know what brand that is? What brand is this? You're saying Benetton. How do you know this is Benetton? Because the typical approach they're taking. But where's the logo?
It's about the mixture of races.
Exactly. Thank you. It's nothing to do with clothing brands. It's just a picture, right? But what's so smart about this picture is that it's indirectly telling you about the brand United Colors of Benetton. You recognize it? Yes? You here? You dead? You alive? Oh, just checking. This is interesting because my question to you is, can I smash your photo? Is it possible for me to take your photos and without the logo see who you are just by the style you have? Take a look at this. What's interesting is that this particular brand appeared last year. Do you know what brand that is? You're smiling? What brand is it? You want to see a little bit more? Okay, I'll give you more hints. What brand is it? Who said Adidas? You said all the ladies are saying Adidas. That shows it's a country with style, right? Good. How do you know this is Adidas? What makes you think about Adidas? Hang on a second. Because I personally can't see any logos at all on this screen. I'll show you a little bit more so you can see it. You said Adidas.
Yes.
How can you see this is Adidas?
Because of the style of the ball.
That's true. That's true. We don't need a logo, do we? This is interesting. Thank you. What's interesting is last year, Adidas and that football you have right now on the screen was the most exposed brand in the world on television. Period. The CEO of Adidas was pretty clever. He decided to say, instead of us just putting on a logo like that, he said, we don't need a logo. We would like to redesign the football instead. So he designed what supposedly is the roundest football in the world, whatever that means. And that was the football you have up there. Now, what's interesting is, no matter what position the football had on the football lane, you always knew it was Adidas. And that is the trick for creating powerful branding. Not to be dependent on the logo, but to be dependent on everything else but the logo.